So, Arsenal, 3. Nottingham Forest, zilch, nada, 0. However, they offered absolutely nothing. I think they only had one shot on target, which I can't really remember. It may be, I don't know if when Chris Wood chested the ball and Raya saved it, Matt saved that was, and it hit the crossbar, it might count as a shot on target or not. Because other than that, I can't really remember what they offered today. Now, Noni Madueke, what a performance from him. However, I still need to see more. For me, he was my man of the match because he created an absolute mayhem. He cooked his fullback in the first half, and then I think Murillo came off and they swapped fullbacks and he got that dealt with as well. Very good performance from Noni, but still, I'm seeing a lot of people say, "Oh, say sorry to Noni, say sorry to Noni." Listen, wait, yeah, just wait because the guy has no end product yet. He didn't assist it, he didn't score. However, he put some mad crosses into the box, which I loved. But calm yourself down, yeah. It's only Nottingham Forest at home. They came to defend. They had no manager bounce. Angiroux, Kangaroo, he played against Arsenal 5 times. He got done 4 times, and he only scammed the draw. I remember because I've been to that game. It was back in 2023, Tottenham at home, 2-2. However, like I said about Noni, don't jump on that bandwagon yet. Oh, say sorry to Noni, say sorry to Noni. Calm yourself down. Yeah, he's only Nottingham Forest. I want to see him doing the same when we go to St. James Park in a couple of weeks' time. If he does the same and he scored or he assisted, cool, I'll say sorry. Until then, mate, let's be realistic here. Gyokeres. Mate, this geezer, yeah, he's looking frustrated up front. Because the guy is getting no service. And I don't understand why our play only goes down to the right-hand side. I get that when Saka was in the team, but now with Gyokeres up front, with Eze on the left, we still just play to the right. Let's just play central, down the middle. Let's just play to Eze a lot as well. Like, the goal that he scored, it was just Calafiori, Eze, Gyokeres. It was not 100 million touches. Yeah? Calafiori seen the opportunity, ball over the top, over the defense. Eze let the ball bounce once, cross it, square it to Gyokeres, just one touch. Gyokeres, bag it. He is the type of a striker that relies on service. He's not Isak, he ain't Mbappe or all these kind of strikers, but you have to give him the ball when he faces the other team goal. At some point, he was trying to come deep, to involve into the play, to link up with Eze. I remember in the first half, Eze had the opportunity as well to square it up to him, but he chooses to get another touch, and he ended up giving the ball, but it wasn't the best ball than if he would have squared it up in the first place. And Gyokeres was like, "What a fucking shit ball!" I don't know if you noticed that on TV, but I saw it. He was fed up. Like, this team needs to learn how to play with an out and out number 9. He ain't gonna be involved in a game a lot, but he doesn't need a lot of chances to score. You seen when he hit the post as well. He linked up with Madueke, and then he was on his bike. Madueke saw him, boom, square up to him. He doesn't need a lot to score, but you have to give the ball to him. Eze, I don't think he played bad, but I don't think he played well as well. I think he could have done better. Mikel Merino, again, we had today we had Real Sociedad midfield from 5 years ago. Odegaard, Mikel Merino, and Zubimendi. Now, against Nottingham Forest at home, it worked. But let's not get carried away with that, Mikel, because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work against Man City next week. It might work against Bilbao in the Champions League because it's a Spanish team. They are more techy. Um, they're not that physical. But hell, no, don't play this midfield against City and against Newcastle away, especially against Newcastle away. Jellington, Tonali, and Bruno is gonna get. Is gonna. They're gonna run this midfield rugged. Just put Rice there. I like the fact that we could have rest Rice. We had Saliba out. We have Saka out, and we still look like a good team. And our bench looks good now. We're stacked. So I don't want no excuses this season. I don't want to hear, oh, we didn't have the goal scorer, because we have the most in form, the hottest goal scorer in the Europe. Like, you have to learn how to play for Gyokeres. You have to learn how to use Zubimendi, probably in a double pivot with Declan Rice. In this sort of game, Zubimendi, when we play at home and we dominate possession and we dominate the ball, he looks like a dream. He looks like Vitinha. That goal that he scored today, he just, mate, very good goal. What a technique. But he's not going to do that against a more physical midfield. That's why you need legs in the midfield when we're going to play Newcastle away, when you're going to play Bayern at home, when we're going to play Chelsea, when you're going to play Tottenham. You're going to need Rice next to him and probably Eze or Nwaneri in the midfield to get that spark, to get that creativity. However, Mikel Merino, I think he done well today. I think the whole team done well today. A part of Calafiori and Lewis Kelly. Calafiori done well for most of the game, but then he got booked because he chose to play a stupid pass and he got intercepted by the other guy. And he got skinned pretty much. Again, Miles Lewis Kelly. I don't think that was a foul. Miles Lewis Kelly, I don't know what's happened with him. His confidence looks finished. The guy looks like he can't play football again for some reason. It was a heavy touch from him. Luckily, the referee gave him a foul. I don't think that was a foul. I don't think it was. I think he was very soft. I think he realized that he can't get the ball again, and he felt the hand on his back, and then he chose to fell down. But I don't think that was a foul. That was very soft, especially for the Prem. Zubimendi, great praise from him. I love the fact that he scored. I think he's getting a lot more integrating into the team now. He's getting used with the league. Odegaard, awful for the 30 for the 13 or 15 minutes he played. I don't know what he did, other than what Odegaard always do, like flick his hair, flick the ball, and shoot snot off his nose. I don't know what he did, bro. The guy looks awful. Oh, but don't worry, he cut his hair. Oh, sorry, he did no hair flicks today. That's on Gyokeres now. I cut me hair. I'm a new player. I think Nwaneri looked better than him. I think we're better in midfield with Ethan Nwaneri than Martin Odegaard. I don't know what happens with Martin Odegaard. The guy looks awful. Every time we give him the ball, he just slows the play down. He's getting a million touches before he's shooting. He's shooting where he's supposed to pass. He's passing when he's supposed to shoot. I don't get it. Oh, what? Oh, Tosin. Chelsea with Brentford now. Tosin had a good header. I mean, I think the guy needs to be benched. Honestly, just bench him. Gabriel, as a captain, he looked more like a leader than Odegaard looked. Honestly, I feel safer watching this team plays if Gabriel is our captain, or if Declan Rice is our captain. I choose Gabriel because I'm a bit old school with that. I like my centre back to be my captain, but again, Declan Rice is a shout as well. This guy is it's just not. We can't rely on Odegaard. We can't give this guy. We can't start him every week and hope or think that we're gonna win the league because we know Nwaneri looks far better than Martin Odegaard right now. At least he runs at people. He looks like one of them winger that plays in midfield. You know, he likes to drop a shoulder to take people on to to I don't know to create a through ball. Martin Odegaard just other than passing backwards and sideways, he's not offering anything to this team. It doesn't. He just hides. At some point, he was hiding behind the referees. I mean, we have to do better than this. And Mikel Arteta, he's got a shout. He's got a big decision to make. And I'm not saying it just because Tony Adams say it. I'm saying it because I think that's the right choice for Arsenal in order to win something this season. Gabriel was brilliant. Mosquera, what a performance from him, mate. Well done. Well done. But let's not get carried away. Let's stop hyping all these new players that they come in. Let's not forget they come in a good team, especially defensively. We're a very good defensive team. So we need to see a lot more from these new players. They are just bedding in, having a good game against Nottingham Forest at home. Let's not get carried away again like this fan base always does. Yeah, Mosquera had a good game. Let's see him against Newcastle. Let's see him against City. Like I said, let's see him against Chelsea. Let's see him against Fulham. That's the teams that we struggle against. Timber for me is one of the best right back in the league. The guy's a warrior. He's a diehard. Absolute. What a player. I have no words for Timber. He always give 100. Raya, he could have a table, a cigar, a cocktail. Didn't have nothing to do really. Who else? Calafiori. Like I said, Calafiori is better attacking than defensively. I think defensively he's a liability. Let's see what Hincapié can bring into the teams. I can probably see why Arteta bought Hincapié because defensively Calafiori ain't it. But again, his ability to start attacks, that's I think that's his quality. Calafiori's quality is the ability to start attacks. You've seen on Gyokeres' goal, one ball over the top, boom. But defensively, he's just shaky. I don't feel comfortable with Calafiori as a left back. He should have played as centre back because that's his natural position. But however, Martinelli came on, awful. Trossard, he came on, and I think he assisted the second Zubimendi goal, if I'm not wrong. But again, one of them should have been sold this summer. What's the point having the pair of them? Why? I would have loved today to see Max Downman because I think that kid is brilliant. I don't get why Arteta didn't give no minutes to Max Downman today. Who else came in? I can't really remember. Anyway, off to Athletic Bilbao on Tuesday. 5:45. That's a bit early. I'll never like 5:45 Champions League games. I like the 8 o'clock. You come home from home. You come home from work. You have a shower. You have a dinner, and then you get ready for the game. But when it's that early, you have to rush a bit. But anyway, we're gonna find a way to watch the game. I'll come with my fan cam reaction after Athletic Bilbao. Listen, again, I praise the team today. Well done, Arteta. Look, I can be positive about Arteta, can I? We won 3-0. But we need to be more aggressive. I think that's probably the outtakes. We need to be a bit more aggressive to be more quick, to give the ball a bit quicker. Just slow, methodical. I don't like that boring type of football. We're Arsenal. We are meant to play beautiful, sexy football. Like I said, we off to Bilbao. for our Champions League game. Last season, as well, in the Champions League, we had our first game away at Atalanta. I remember we struggled a bit. Now I think we can do them. I think we can beat Athletic Bilbao. We beat them in pre-season 3-0 at the Emirates. But let's see. Subscribe to the channel, people, for my weekly content, and up the Arsenal. Bless.